Okay, so here are some things that you're going to need for yoga class, which starts tomorrow. So tomorrow evening, January 7th, I'm going to be starting. So here are a few things that I think you'll need. The first thing being space. So you want to make sure that you have space to stretch your arms and that your space is quiet or somewhat. Sometimes we can't get away from everything, but that's also the practice of yoga, but as quiet as you can possibly make it. And then also the mood of your space. So if you have any, I have candles. Actually, I have two kinds. So you can have a real candle, you can have a fake candle if you're worried that you're going to knock it over. Or you can burn some incense if you like that, or use some music, because I won't be using music when I'm teaching, so you can add your own music. So it's really up to you. So that's kind of like your space. Make sure you've got your space set up. And of course the lighting. So if you want to like dim the lights, you can dim the lights. All right. So that's what we are doing for the space. Then of course you have your yoga mat. So any type of yoga mat is fine. Anywhere you got it, doesn't really matter. It's got kind of a sticky feel to it, which I'm going to come back to after. And then you want like a block. So this is a yoga block. Okay, it's about this size, about 3 or 4 inches high. But if you don't have one, it's okay, because you can use, I just have a rolled up towel here. So nice firm, when you roll it up, it becomes nice and firm. It's basically to sit on. For the most part, we'll be sitting on it. So just make sure it's just, props you up just a little bit. That's the point of it. So that's the block or the towel. And then you would have like I have a yoga strap here. So this is a yoga strap. It usually has a hook at the end. Well, we're not going to use it that way, so it's just really a strap. If you do not have a strap like this one, you can use a man's tie. Okay, I'm sure Albert doesn't mind that I borrowed his tie. A tie, or this is from my robe. You can use a tie from your robe. That works well too. So those are all good options. And we won't use them every class, but it's just that, it's good to have when we do use it, of course. Then, maybe for Shavasana, which is our relaxation at the end, you want to have a blanket or something warm to put over you. So when we lie down, you feel nice and comfortable, unless your space is already very warm. Maybe some nice warm socks, which are my favorite, my reading socks. And, of course, if you do get thirsty or whatnot, and I can't find it right now, oh, there it is, water or tea is good to sip on during the class. So that's a really good thing to have. And of course, the most important part when you come to yoga class is you. You want to be wearing something really comfortable, something you can move in, something that, just doesn't restrict your movement, and that you're comfortable in, that you're not going to be pulling at or worried about during class. So of course you can wear pajamas. You're at home, so really you have like all these options open to you, so you can wear what you want, whatever feels good to you. The next thing is bare feet. So, and that's where the sticky mat comes in. The fact that the yoga mat is sticky, it helps you stay on the mat. There's this adhesion between your feet and your mat. If you're wearing socks, you don't get that. So things might be a little bit slippery. If you're standing in position, when you have socks on, you might feel the balance is a little bit off. So ideally, no socks, and since you are at home, I think it's just easier. I know sometimes when people come into my class, they don't want to take their socks off, and that's fine. But you're at home, you can take your socks off. And finally, the most important thing is your presence, that you're here. And that's part of what we're going to learn, but it's also just part of what we bring to class. We just bring our presence. And be open. Be open to whatever shows up for you. Be open to whatever kind of practice you're going to have. Try not to judge it. Which is tough, I know, because some days are going to be easier, some days are going to be harder. Just come with an open mind and just come and be present and be here. And there are a lot of distractions around us, like it or not, whether you have other people in your house, whether you have another device that might ring, you have all kinds of distractions. So as much as you can limit those distractions. If you can, turn off any other devices, if you can ask other people in the house to, I'm practicing yoga for the next hour, if we could just keep it down, if that's possible, or, your pets or whatever you need to do to try to make yourself less distracted so that you can be here and be present with yourself and with me. So I'm really looking forward to doing this tomorrow, and then next Tuesday morning. For the first time, I'll be doing morning yoga as well. So looking forward to seeing you. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Namaste.